Alright guys, welcome back everyone, upstairs here, our fifth build, Solar Storm, Solar Earth Mastery this time, starting right away. Get some bold hero here, bold and dangerous, and we go. We already play Solo Rogue, Solo Storm, and Solar Warfare, and then we tried Rogue plus Storm bow build. Just finish it basically.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Prote Island, where the story begins.
Like,
Tale of the mortal's
what if
victory.
those giant eagles were the one from the Lord of the Rings? Now Gandalf can summon them.
Tell how
Because
brave
aid.
Aristano prepared him for the hunt.
So I have no much idea about what
griffin.
is Earth Mastery
It's getting the griffin. It's time
and
we
what is
hunt.
good there, so
The
we're gonna
time
be
has come for you to
taking our
prove
time,
yourself. Today we hunt the griffin, but before that,
try to figure it out.
remember the shrine at the end of the beach? Let's go.
Here's the shrine of and the end of the beach, and we have some loot here. Nope. Did they mention how much this scenery
You've
over
been
here
training with me
remind
a
me of
long time.
Baldur's
I have
Gate
just
3
one more
or
thing
Divinity original
to teach
scene?
you.
Also, like that's kind of they feature, like they start in everything, every game so far on the beach. Okay. Some bandit gap here. Crab ambush. Not on my watch. Again, we talked about it last time, but here when NPC killing actually enemies, alright, your companion NPC, the XP goes to
Not
you.
bad. You've been practicing.
Instead of them being stealing like that's happens in the first game. Like basically XP was going to the guy who got the last hit on him on an enemy.
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before.
Oh, I did
If you are
fought
victorious,
a
you will
lot
sing
of
your legend.
griffins already. Nothing to write home about. So we do want, nowadays, we do want actually +1 points into core masteries here, into barrier.
Here we are. The hit.
Alright. Before finding the griffin, that's just survivability.
Careful. The priests of Mycenae protect their shrines, even beyond the grave.
More skeletons.
Door's sealed. Give me a moment. Fight them off while I unseal this door. There. Through here.
Yeah, suspiciously, she just need exact amount of time to open it. But I need to kill those guys. Smells a setup. No loot here. We can take care of the bats. Let's shake the treasure. Like that cloak. We are Batman. And this is the Bat Cave.
The ancient Mycenaeans called this the Shrine of Divine Mastery. Only though your...
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
It's like so worthy of it. So Earth Mastery, jumping in right away. And let's figure out what's good. What's good, what we're starting with. So do we want like second tier, like we went with that previous bow mastery? Or do we start in with one of those skills over here? So we have a Fissure, Earth's active spell, Overwhelm area. Overwhelm, a basic ability to generate Overwhelm, a stack on hit. When a maximum stack can be consumed by Overwhelm abilities for strong effect. It's also exhaust. So it's costing 70 energy. That's a lot, like, you know? Anything that higher 30 energy, that's a lot. 70 energy is a lot. 23 damage, critical chance 5. So split the ground in front of you to deal 20 strike damage in the 8-meter line. The Fissure stays for 2 seconds, slowing enemies by 20%. Consume full overwhelmed for 50% more damage. What kind of modifier we have here? Enhanced damage. So like there is enhanced damage probably. Shockwave. Hitting a stunned enemy triggers a shockwave dealing certain strike damage in 1.8 meter radius. Spikes. Hit damage converted to pierce damage. Added base ailment chance, plus what here? Interrupt. Deal 50 more damage to channel enemies. Overwhelm. Consuming full overwhelm also add +2 Fissure in a cone. That's interesting. Lava Fissure, +1 Fissure duration. The Fissure is filled with lava and deal 1 fire damage every 0.5 seconds with 20% ailment chance. Okay, that's not bad. Slam attack. Turn the skills into a melee slam attack, dealing 160 weapon damage with 100% weapon speed at 6 meter range instead. Melee attack. Oh, we need to experiment with this. 100% weapon speed at 6 meter range instead. This is like a more better than a standard skill, than a standard Fissure. The problem is high energy cost, and that's also exhaust skill, so you're not regenerating mana, right? While using exhaust skill, you have 75 less energy regeneration, more damage and chance to stun, additional fissures. Create 1 fissure in a cone. So it's interesting again, but high energy. This is even more energy. 80, dude, 80. Rolling magma. And it's also exhaust skill. Fire a large bolt of magma that explode on a contact with enemies or obstacles. Deal 20 fire damage in 2.2 meter radius. So aiming chance 100%, so it's burning enemy for guarantee. That's what I mean. And cast time 1 second too, so it's also very slow. The initial damage is 23 for both of them. Alright, enhanced damage, overload. So it's also have overload. And 1 overload per 30 energy spent. Plus 10 energy cost. 50 more damage with this. But it's like the same as you had with the bow build. It's gonna deal quite a bit of damage to you. We have that necklace for level 21 that provide enhanced regen based on the overload. And it's convenient. But until level 21, yeah, it's kinda hard. Explosion deal energy spent 3.8 on the skill and additional fire damage. That's a lot. Like, so we have, let's say the skill will be 100 energy with all of this modification, and we get in like 4 damage per that energy spent. That's not much. My aiming chance, like we have 100% aiming chance already. Why would we need like enhanced aiming here? Do we apply 2 burnt stacks instead of 1? Does this work? Fragmentation on explosion, the skill sends 6 to 9 rocks fragmentation in all directions, dealing 8 piercing damage to each. Our helm. Vortex. Does not explode on contact with enemies, dealing 5 fire damage. Okay, on use orb. All the orbs will explode. 90% less projectile speed, 50% less projectile range too. Could be interesting, but I'm not very big fan of any of those skills because of high energy cost. Alright. So what do we have here as Grand Magic, increased spell damage. Increased spell damage by 12. Or we have Arcane Abundance. Maximum energy, increased maximum energy by 2%. Okay, so this is kinda compensated for your lack of energy here. Cost, increase maximum energy, increase skill cost. I regenerate energy per second, not gonna work with the exhaust. Energy, that's the energy shield. Aiming chance, critical hit chance, spell damage and cost. But if we move this one and make it into slam attack, alright, this will lose the spell description, I believe. I feel like this will lose spell description, so this one not gonna do like much to me. Increase ailment chance, increase fire damage and physical damage, increase attacks damage and spell damage, increase barrier. This one increase fire damage by 8%. When you kill and burn an enemy, you have a 25% chance to cause an explosion, dealing 7 fire damage. Overheat, increase damage with overload abilities. And this one is overwhelm abilities, but you can be overloaded too. Wait, what? This one can be overloaded. Yeah, this one can be overloaded. Never mind. Magma shield, increase health, fire resistance. Earth enhancement, emit aura, increase fire damage, increase physical damage. Fire and physical damage. So what we have here, flame shield. Whenever you hit by enemy with emitters, deal 2 fire damage and 50% ailment chance. Stone skin. Aura grants you 18 armor and 50% increased armor. Conservation, minus energy, earth enchantment. Grants an additional 8 increased fire and physical damage. So we definitely want earth enchantment here. This like this called earth enchantment, and modifiers also calls earth enchantment. Fire resistance, fire imbuement, aura grants you +1 weapon, and give you like converted damage to fire. Or stone imbuement, same thing, but converted to strike damage, right? This is doing like a strike damage by default. I think converted to fire will be good. There's another skills here. Flame Volley. Fire projectiles from above your head to target a location, or when they explode, dealing 6 fire damage. So it's no cost, no cooldown. It's every 0.63 seconds, 18 DPS. From above your head to target location. When they explode, dealing 6 fire damage in 0.9 meter radius. For every 15 energy you spend globally, Flame Valley grants 1 stack of Amplify, maximum 20. Flame Valley has 10% more cast speed per Amplified. Whenever the ability fires, lose 1 Amplify. So you can't really use it as channeling skill, or can you? Amplify, maximum Amplify. You need to use in conjunction with other abilities. Automatically fires an enemy in 8 meter radius once every second while it has Amplify. Well, Orbit actually okay. So we can get this with the Orbit. And you just use another skill and using this with the Orbit. So it's like an extra bonus damage here. Okay, so it's definitely gonna work, right? Mayhem. Spawn 200 more projectiles, additional objectives don't cost Amplify. Target location random. You can move while channeling or while with 20% reduced movement speed. Or helm gain. You also can get over helminate. Enhancement. And we can spend our helm in that. Okay. I can see something going on here. Amplify damage, conservation, and fast projectiles. Yeah, I can see this one working in conjunction either with a Fissure or with a Rolling Magma. Earthquake. 20 energy initial and 3 energy per recurring. Cast time 1 seconds. Conjuring an earthquake around you. Its effects increase in stages for every 1 second to channel. Releasing after reaching stage 1, dealing 26 strike damage in 4 meter radius. Dealing 120% more damage per additional stage. Stage 2 stuns for 0.6 seconds too. Trembles. While channeling, enemies are slowed. Extend charge. Plus maximum stage. When you gain stage, gain overwhelm too. Aftershocks. Stun projectiles. Heavy impact. And fast channel. 8% more action speed. Energy cost per second. So definitely interesting. But I think we're gonna go like either with this one or this one as a starting ability. The Fissure, I like to try the Fissures. I like to try the Fissure with maybe weapon attack. So we probably need another like two-handed, good two-handed weapon. Alright, so if you look at an attribute, alright, if you go into might, right, resolve, fire damage, and cold damage. So we can get the resolve out of this. And strike damage as well. So it's definitely a might-oriented attribute, right? Mastery. We have Ignite. Ignite target enemy for 4 seconds. Take 8 fire damage for every half a second. Flame Burst, whenever directly use the skill, deals 6 fire damage to the target with 100% aiming chance. Fire Explosion, when Ignite ends, trigger Explosion. Flame Valley triggers. Applying Ignite, Flame Valley resistance reduction. So -5 fire resistance. So this is definitely can also work with like rolling magma or something. Perfiltration. Jump to another one. And Ring of Flame. Activate on use, grant 20% movement speed. And 30% increase fire damage for 6 seconds. So it's basically as the same buff that the Rogue Mastery had. Well, kinda. Movement speed and damage. Passive, while a Ring of Flame has amplified, deals 3% 3 fire damage every 0.5 seconds. And 2 meter radius around you. This deals 20% more damage and 5 increased radius per amplify. 5 amplify when used and while active gains amplify for every 15 energy you spend globally. Maximum 20 stacks. So again, it's cool. And I think this could be useful. Overload. But what we need to concentrate here It's a starting skill. Let's go and try the fissure. Let's go and try the fissure. So we put like 1 point to the fissure here. Right, and we'll try the slam attack. So 23 damage with a slam. Is 23 damage over here. But it's melee. It became melee attack, right? You see a difference from spell into went to melee right away. We can always like enhance damage over here. Shockwave, spikes, interrupt, lava fissure. Let's try the lava fissure here for now. To slam. We'll try the slam attack as well. I think a slam is what we go in. I just want to put like another extra point into shield over here, so we get it reflecting guard. Oh, enduring barrier, as I say, enduring barrier. Enduring barrier goes over here. And attribute points is a no-brainer into strength. Okay.
No, you saw how the no matter. I have. You must slay the griffin. You can do
Sounds
this.
good. I actually get like another level up over here. So what we do? We put like another point into barrier here and get in invigorating guard. Let's go to strength, and it's gonna go into this again. So it's getting 30 damage, and enemy chance 20. Slam 26, but it's because of weapon. It's giving me extra energy cost, like so. 10. Piercing our helm. And 10% more damage. How does the slam attack look like? Yeah, it's not really a big difference. It's not a big difference just using your weapon, and if you just get in some good weapon over here, we're giving like 34 damage. 34, so 34 again, okay. We can get better than this. $21 resistances for 3 seconds. So it's 34. Cast time 0.89. Also. So this one, the cast time for weapon is actually more than cast time as just normal fissure. Alright. So we're just gonna get like extra fire here. But maybe it's just better enhance here. Like enhance getting 34. Well, we want one lava. Let's go to. It's very expensive in terms of mana. We need to watch like where we aim in. But it feels okay. It feels okay, shot.
Oh, hell, I know how
sell
terribly.
the
Thank you.
excessive weapons here. What is fire? Fire resistance. 10. It's 22 damage over here. Pierce damage. Maybe we don't care about it yet. Just trying to figure out the fissure.
Kill them! Kill the wolves! You useless meat-sack!
Is this
Who taught you to
meat-sack?
fight?
Like this burning feels good, right?
Well, yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
Well, despite how much mana it's cost, it's not bad as a starting skill. It's literally not bad as a starting skill. And when we get a better weapon, we're gonna be, like I say, probably switching into weapon-based cast instead of spell. Right, what we're doing for this, though. Right now the spell damage is gonna work because we using it as a spell mod, right? But if you change into slam attack, right, it's not gonna be working. You're always gonna get extra energy over here. Hit chance, element chance, spell damage and cost. But 10% more cost is also kinda a lot. So there's no point to not to spend those points, because like respecting is like very cheap, right? And right now I'm spending them into spell damage over here. So it's giving me like 37 damage per hit. I think that's the right call.
Need more energy.
The right call, but energy, but energy. So to work on that energy regen too, but of course. We have like way less energy to work with when we get into.
This is the case. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
When we get into our end.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on.
Not enough energy.
Enough energy. Even B, they just can die on their own.
I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
Nothing, just staying over there. Daggers. Is that daggers even a thing? Increase weapon attack, weapon pierce damage, agility, increase aim power, weapon defense penetration. There's a dagger. I'm waiting for my extra XP.
Alright, brother. You've had your fun. Let me out of this jar so I can rip your throat out.
I'm like, very interested who the hell that guy is. Can we get him out of there? kind of a little bit interested in that. Wait, like... The after attack giving me overhelm. So this skill actually the one that consume overhelm, but not giving me overhelm. What? So overhelm like maximum recharge duration 8. Basic ability generating overhelm. This is not considered a basic ability. But we can generate overhelm with this, with the flame volley. And we get the extra for 50% more damage. So the combination of this one and this one. I just attacking with my basic attack. The extra 50. Agility, weapon pierce damage. Alright. Damage over time. Look, we don't care about the damage over time. We do care, but we don't. We have our helm here. The extra damage. Die fools. Know your place. More importantly, this kind of lasted quite long. Our helm. Here we can level up. So we don't care about the shield anymore. Our survivability, I would say we're good on that. Aiming chance, critical hit chance. Spell damage, base 30, but it also increases my energy cost to 121. It's a lot. 57. Heat per. Alright, lava burst. Duration and 59. Slam attack is doing like way less damage right now because it's not scaling with fire. 20% chance to stun. Maybe we'll put that the stun here. And more fissures in the cone. If you don't stun an enemy, should gain dealing spike damage. Well, what if we just trying to add extra fissures over here? How does extra fissures even look like? 109 damage. They look good. They just look good. It's also like extra burning. Okay, extra fissures looking like pretty good. Exactly what we need. But let's overhelm 2 plus 2 extra fissures. The extra yeah, I mean I can work with that. I can see I can work with that. So lava fissures, duration. The stagger force also interesting. The crowd control. Okay, we add an extra might over here to make it right. And we like going around. Austeris 3 bolt again, back to Hellos. Run, mate, run.
Can't do that.
Ain't no Austeris 3 here. It's Austeris 4, 5 even. Goodness, mate, welcome to Relax. Serezzo, okay, that guy. Serezzo is only reserved for some bad aligned characters, you know. It's just typical Austeris 5. Earth Mastery for now. And looking quite a strong start, I would say so. With those fissures. I didn't like initially the amount of mana it's needed. But maybe it'll be like less problem than with Lethal Strike. Mainly because it's AoE skill after all.
You're not a moment early. Where's Aristino?
I don't know. She left behind.
Oh, they want gold again.
Pray into a shrine.
Nothing left for them to take.
No, it's the fifth one, right?
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
It's the fifth one. So we have a Solo Rogue, Solo Storm,
Need more energy.
and Solo Warfare. Make it 3. Then we have Storm plus
That's not
plus Rogue. That was the fourth one, and this is the fifth one.
Monsters! My father built this house!
My father built, and I just burn it.
Griffin worshippers. Good riddance. Didn't your mothers teach you any manners? Go back to your... Is it safe to come out now?
Totally safe. Didn't mind the fire, so.
That looks like everyone. Meet me in the center of the village. This is the third... Well, look, not another attack. I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists.
I can't do that.
Like the aim. The aim.
That griffin... Not the take... Don't forget to destroy the griffin's nest, too.
Griffin cult took.
I'm moving in.
Let's get some selling to do. Give me short time, don't care. So lightning resistance, some better armor. But what we want here is actually check it out how it's work with this big. What is 25? It's 25 slash hammer. It's actually better. So like this skill, this like saying, I don't like the second wave spread node. I want to try the braid 3-linered. You mean this one? What we use it? The two upgrades, two lines. But if you hit them in point blank, you hit them with the two fissures. It's like double damage. If I understand right, it feels like double damage here.
Give that griffin.
So I was also trying to check out if the slam gonna do more stuff for me. 54, so now it's 54 damage here. The casting time is really... Yeah, 54. Because we have a good weapon here. So we need to consider about like slamming later on. But now like I feel like just keeping it up like this. I don't really fight fist tankers for like so good stuff for pew pew. I guess you here are not bold, not bold enough to fight to go face tanking. It's like it's like a melee skill, to be honest. It's look at melee skill and it's have even a weapon. Switching to weapon damage, but right now it's weapon damage doesn't look that good. Unless we're gonna go and buy that level 20 weapon right away. Not many facial hair, so many facial hair. Like in Gandalf. Oh my god. These bursts need to know their place. Yeah, like I find out with the barrier, there's a 4 points in the barrier. Well, you only need kind of like 2 points in the barrier at the beginning. Like face tanking getting like so much easier. So enduring barrier plus invigorating guard, and it's like really helping with the face tanking. Rolling flame ball, yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting skill. The magma or whatever. Rolling magma. 61 damage over there. Per hit. But I feel like I need like extra new build for it. Like just separately. So slam is like a core skill. We will try to stack that overhelm with it. To make it even greater. Kinda hard to kill those guys one-on-one, so like wasting energy. Burn. Stupid wolves. What does the enduring barrier do? So basically, it's just prolonging your barrier. Alright, so after 3 seconds, you get an extra 70 barrier. Alright, so create a barrier around you. For 3 seconds after use, generate 70 barrier every second. I don't know like for what every second is mean over here, but we have barrier 1, 2, 3, and it's just staying like, you know, basically it's dissipated slower because, well, it's still dissipated. It feels like it's not working, right? Because you see the barrier dissipating here after 3 seconds. But it's actually slowing down this. I believe it's slowing down this rate here. Let's turn it off. Yeah.
Not yet.
Because I saw like it's appearing when we fighting a boss or something. I saw it's periodically like after 3 seconds. You see the barrier jump in numbers high. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, you know what? It doesn't it doesn't look like it's working with if you're not like spending the barrier in a normal way. So I think it's only working in fight or something. So I definitely saw it's activating in fight when you're just getting more and more barrier. So it's prolonging your barrier duration, and you can face tank a little bit more with this. We need to experiment with the barrier and steal your results. Now, like, so yesterday we died 3 times on Hippopotamus, whatever the guy name is. 3 times. Like on that storm build, and a bow build. And I just put those 2 points into enduring barrier and face tank him like no problem. That's the result. So it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good.
State your wish. You have approved.
They're like, so you saw it's actually a appearing here, right? Okay, we need next fight, right?
Come and receive your blessing.
They didn't even get like logic behind the barrier, even in the last epoch, so like kind of new for me. Well, it's just extra health. It's extra health. And a big chunk in the health here at least.
Rise, twice blessed.
Twice blessed.
The gods.
So last epoch have a little bit different kind of barriers. Okay, so let's go barrier. Do this. They're attacking me, and you see it's just jumping up. So it's generating this extra barrier when they was attacking. Making me more tankier. Can tank more hits. So have you considered not touching unknown red shiny crystals? Well, but I need to open the door, and there's only one way to open the door. And also, Roach say don't touch them, meaning we definitely do touching them, right? It's mainly because of that. The Roach fault, basically. So look at the barrier. Give me so much like time to face tank those guys. Come on, die. skeleton's too jumpy. Okay, this looks like a dead end. Because I can't remember if it is. It is dead end. Nice, a couple of green items, but there is a shield. So far, this is the last mastery we're trying, and I literally don't see anything that can benefit like really from a shield. Like no mastery. It can give you like extra free barrier. So technically, okay, so technically this build actually can benefit from a shield, but it requires agility for shields, or is it? Well, this shield requires agility. We need a shield that requires strength. So I don't really care about this weapon here. If I'm not gonna roll with a slam attack, alright, which is 170 weapon damage. So I don't care about what I'm holding in one hand. So we can actually get more tanky with the shield. Maybe it's the first build that we're gonna be using the shield with. Maybe. The horse is pretty decent, by the way. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. Well, as much as I can enjoy it, because my bloody memory, not getting like to remember this for too long. I like literally was trying to remember the song before we launched the Titan quest today, and I couldn't. Despite it was playing yesterday in my mind, like no problem.
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruins.
That's not possible.
Like look at this, like the trees on the fire.
I can't do that.
That's kind of cool. Okay, we're taking everything. So how is your loot going on, Mr. Flags? Did you get like any blue item from looting anything? Like from enemies, that is?
That's not possible.
Any blue items so far? Because in the 4 builds, we got 0. And that bow that I was saying that I looted from something, I remember I didn't actually loot it from anything. I bought it from Scavenger. Alright, and we spent money today and yesterday on Scavenger. And it's actually have a decent chance to roll you blue item. But I never saw any blue items from normal monster drops, apart from those like that guarantee from a quest.
Give that griffin a...
Okay, it's even more damage over here. 52 fire resistance, strength and vigor. Wait a minute, what is? This movement speed. Looks like dude, like why are you selling it? Stop selling this shit. Use ailment chance. We're good with ailment chance here. So do we have like do they have any shield that that's strength based here? So far, nope. Okay, even more damage over here. So if you go and switch to slam attack from 66, we go to 71 per hit. But the casting time is more. Do we just get like extra energy? The problem is energy regeneration here. Regenerate 1% per second. Maybe that's what I do. Regenerate per second. And we have extra fissure over here. It's gonna cost me 110. Okay. It's acceptable. So no blue items yet, but I like a mid game, I believe. Fighting Ichthyians. Did the quest was turn to a god the last? Yeah, like, well, I have a bad news for you about those items. That they just got dropped in, at least they weren't dropping for me. So four builds, we'll see how this guy goes. Those items nowhere to find. However, like I said, the best way to get it is from Scavenger. Scavenger shop. It's so far was have a decent chance. So we have a bunch of items now. We have, well, the sword is a quest reward. Right, we have this is also guarantee hippocampus. But we have the bow. And then we just roll for some jewelry. Well, spring jewelry, and we got all the 2 rings over here. They're both like level 16. No, I didn't try to raise the mob level. Did try to respawn the bosses. They just get in the same level they were before.
Need more energy.
Not enough energy.
Enough energy. Got a barrier. Now we place these damn bandits. So someone told Azimo, I believe, say that maximum level here in early access like level 40. So like I imagine that's what we need for raising levels 4 to get to that level 40. We're gonna be testing more builds and then we'll try it eventually, for sure. Try to get it to maximum level and see what happens. Maybe that's gonna get a better chance to get some items out of it too. Okay, so Fissure spread to okay right now. It is slow. It is slow. It's like slower than my bow. But I don't need to aim much with it. And there's a little bit of damage over time also going through. we did level up, right? So I can get like extra energy over here, regen, 1% per second. So energy shield could be working. Maximum energy and skill cost. Maximum energy by 15%. It's not that bad. And do we just stagger the force here? Like extra lava duration? Well, extra fire duration looking good. 224 if you hit like them with point blank with 3 fissures. Bird time.
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village. Come to bask in my presence, have you? Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful!
Wait.
Well, totally face tank it, no challenge.
I can't do that.
We need to sell items. Burning the nest.
Give that griffin.
That griffin is dead, boy. So there's 3 increased cold damage, critical hit chance, increased aim and power, fire damage, 15 cold damage. So it's gonna get me like a little bit damage over here. 224. Wait, 224? But we. How did that not increase in that fire damage over there? Scremantus here, welcome, welcome, Jesus Christ. Sounds alert not working today for whatever reason. Greetings, Scremantus. Welcome it. How's it going? Did you join the quest? The Titan quest?
Give that griffin a good thrashing.
Weapons for increased critical hit chance, enemy chance. So this is supposed to give me that fire damage over here on the weapon, but it doesn't look like it's have any whatsoever influence on this fire. This is strange. This is like very strange. Oh, because of strike damage. Aha, chart. Because the fissure is actually strike damage. It's not a fire damage yet. We're not doing a conversion yet. Doesn't mean the requirements for that. Yeah, it's super beefy, mate. Like it's we're playing on like almost low settings, and it's still we have a problem with running it. So we need an Earth Enchantment here. Right, we need Earth Enchantment into Fire Imbuement. Right? No, Fire Imbuement not gonna work, so Because it's only gonna work if you're gonna be going into slam attack here. Alright. So spell damage gonna work on me here, but fire damage over here not gonna work. Physical damage gonna be working, but not the fire damage. That's very interesting. Okay, let's do the respect mode, like -1 over here. Alright. -1 over here. And what are we gonna do? Put in like one pointer to over here. I need the flame imbued. Okay. Still like I need -1. Okay. Plus here. So fire imbuement. Does it increase the damage here to 124? Good. Didn't confirm it. Alright, fire imbuement. So 122. Right, but at the moment we're doing this 6. 249. Not sure if we're still doing fire damage over here. What if we're doing fire damage over here? 15. 149. So it doesn't look like it's influencing the damage over here. The Earth Enchantment. I'm okay. I'm okay. Scremantius, more or less. How hot is the fire build? Welcome, not hot, like it's not fire build apparently yet. So it's Earth Enchantment. Despite converting a weapon damage to fire, right? It's because it's a spell damage we're using here in the Fissure right now. We're not getting anything out of this. Alright. We can if you put into slam attack over here. So if you went with a slam attack, that's gonna get me that fire. Fire damage slam, so 325, and we switch into whatever we have before this. So 268. Alright. So that's a big difference over here. All longer sway type ability before I had meltings. Look at cool. It's feeling pretty good too. Actually, this like 1 second cast time doesn't look that bad either. So maybe we're just gonna go with this, like convert it to fire and using the weapon as a base, because it's looking like literally more damage here, a little bit more cast time. Because it is in range. You want to hit it point blank because there's 3 fissures and there's 3 of them hitting you in point blank, like meaning like more damage. So this is a flame imbued one. Again, we can just stick to this without slam attacks. Alright, it's a 200. It's less damage. It's less damage. And then we're not stuck in here with spell damage over here. Okay, so instead of spell damage, we want to go like fire damage over here. Okay, so it's never mind. Despite we converting weapon damage to fire over here, right? We still didn't deal in strike damage. If you read the description here, so split the ground in front of you, dealing 173 weapon damage as a strike damage. Right? It's strike damage. So you don't really need convert into fire, because it's not really doing fire damage after all. It's still a strike damage. So strike damage without this one. The weapon look doing like more damage, so. Less energy cost. Okay, so let's think about it. We don't need like fire imbue anymore. Just like literally not doing anything. A storm imbue on the other hand. Over here is a slam attack, 230. And got to be like 282. 182. But with this one, we had, I guess, 325. Well, I guess there's a funny thing here. How this conversion happening, and I really like it. I really like it. Because I take no pads in the tree. Nope, no pads. With concern we have like 3 levels for trees and a single pad. Yeah, there will be no pets here for a while, I think, unless they add like new mastery. How the damage converted? So first we converted this physical damage, strike damage of mace to fire damage. Then we have this 15% increased fire damage modifier on a weapon, and then after that we converted it back to strike damage when you're using the fissure, which is that's way getting me like more flat damage over here with the fissure here. We reached also the skills modifiers, some superior to Dynamic Quest and Grim Dawn masteries, but maybe not as flexible as last epoch. Overall, Story should add a huge amount of build options even with the same class. There are some good skills modifiers and some not so. And so far with the 4 masteries, it's hard to get like less meta modifiers to work. But they're probably gonna be increasing the amount of modifiers, so that's probably gonna add like in the long run, we added like a lot of more build options. Not as flexible as last epoch. Well, they're close to last epoch in some sense. Right, last epoch have better graphical presentation of those modifiers, for sure. And but there's also the same problem with last epoch modifiers. Some of them just matter, some of them just not very useful. But they feel like last epoch have more variety to modifiers so far. Again, it's just only early access, so.
Give that griffin a good thrash.
So what we do is my Earth Enchantment here. Well, just having Earth Enchantment getting me extra 220 physical damage is already good. And I guess like we can just increase in fire and physical enchantment over here, or without fire imbuement. Right, so we're still doing, for example, no slam attacks here. Well, slam attacks is good, like, it's dependent on the modifiers here. No slam attacks, and I just want to allow a fissures there. And for here, we're getting this extra 16 fire damage. So we're still okay rolling with magic here. The problem is attunement. Right, fire damage 12, but physical damage only 9. So we're only increasing physical damage over here. 10% increase fire and physical weapon damage, increase attack speed, area damage, spell, increase fire and physical spell damage. There's affliction, increase ailment chance, increase attack speed and spell damage. So we're not using attack speed on this. Matter or not, like matter exists and will continue to exist in all RPGs. Sometimes, like, always objectively the best choice. Doesn't mean that you have to always use it. So increasing the clear speed by 10% doesn't like matter much when you're already like one shooting at, etc. But that's the thing, you're not you're not always, I mean, one shooting. Right, there's like literally some classes we played in last epoch that couldn't done like content or requires so much farming to do content in higher corruption levels after 100 corruption, and some builds you just like go into 100 corruption and literally one shooting everything without like much of investment. When killing a burning enemy, you have a chance to cause an explosion. Like, I'm interested in checking out this combustion thing, but it's also going to fire damage here. Alright, like considering me not doing fire damage. So I think in retrospect we're gonna be using a slam attack after all, to boost my damage when we get in some better weapon. Right now we're probably good to use it as a spell. Right, and we want to remove the spell here. After that, damage or reloadability. What you also want, we want flame value to see how it works. I'm gonna be investing in it next level. Just figure it out.
Give that griffin.
Okay, I also was trying to utilize the shield here for this build. Finally, so like I was saying, the shield is kind of don't have the niche yet, but as this, if you're gonna go for spell damage here, only spell damage, I feel like we can do it. We can utilize the shield, so we just taking some weapon damage over here. Weapon, single-handed weapon. Alright, and you're not using the weapon damage into your spell, so it's actually making shield more usable. Okay, physical damage increase 10. Alright. So that should increase this one to 122. 135. So it's kind of physical spell, more or less. Piercing fire resistance. That's with switching. Cold resistance, sure. And because we went with strength, we're getting some good armor here, too. Alright, we did experiment a little bit with this aura. I should like put it back to 185, 135. Right, so this restricts increase physical damage. It's working. have they say anything about when the next patch will drop and what it is? So Azima was saying that so far there is no actually big roadmap or anything, but they planning to release updates, alright, every 3 months. So that's what kind of updates this will be. Will it be like skill trees updates with patch fixing thing, or like new content? We'll see.
The cliff! Hurry!
There's like so much lags.
Run as far as you like. I will always pursue.
Well, it sounds a bit slow, but that's like that's depend what kind of updates they're talking here about, right? If there's like completely new mastery,
what will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
Or new area, new act, for example. With my estimation, right?
When you use the
I was saying that
shrines,
they definitely need
have
at
alerted
least
her to
3
your
years
presence.
to make it
Some time, but we need to move. Nemesis' servants will be close by.
to get the stuff in the game like we all want.
That was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby.
It's like I expecting this game coming out of early access no sooner than 3 years from now. 3 months per update doesn't look in that, long. Again, there should be like some patch fixing, right? Fixing bunch of things. We already have a couple of bugs. I think they need to tinker with loot drop. Oh my god, those guys are just jumping away from my fucking fissures. Come on.
It was madness. I couldn't do it. What could an infant do to deserve eternal punishment?
Burn?
There, the boat. As long as you're on this island, Nemesis is a threat to everyone here. We need to leave. We need to sail for Pier. Nemesis here. Where this? My horse.
She successfully gave me her roach.
Go!
Lifted the curse of the roach from herself.
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled. Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters.
Yeah, good idea to run on the boat from a goddess that
for a
can fly.
protector.
He's come, he's come. Roach the protector. Stuff is funny, is it? How dare you? call the Roach funny. Like it's so costly to refound your attributes.
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange shore, alone.
Okay, we learned in the previous playthrough there's a statue here. And can give me extra weapon. Oh, that was beautiful. Take the loot.
Not enough energy.
Enough energy. Even like drinking the potion while we have in the skill zone, right? Because of the exhaust status, slowing down that mana restoration of the potion. Nothing here. Was the statues over this place? It was, right? Level up. So if you touch it, rest in the mighty lion. There we go. Weapon cold damage, increase weapon attack damage, increase attack speed. Which is again not doing anything over here. Right, 327? 28, wait, what? This actually was doing something, apparently. Weapon cold damage, chance on hit. It's critical hit, aim and chance fire. Cool, I don't know what it's actually doing. That influence the 1 point of damage there. Roach only save him so he can inflict a greater punishment later. He's playing the long game. But obviously. That's why, you know, like Roach definitely don't want me to touch all of this red things, red crystals. He even called me mad or something. That's why we're doing it. Trying to prevent him playing me in the long run. But maybe he just manipulated me into touching them that way. Dude, like you never know with Roach. Okay, let's try the Flame Valley here. Right. The Flame Valley. So we want orbit automatically fires an enemy in 8 meters radius once every second while he has amplify. So amplifying, some abilities generate amplify stacks. But again, how do we generate amplify? So we need to spend amplify damage. Spend mana to generate it, right? Was this generated amplifying? That's interesting. Or was this actually generated amplifying? Vortex. Overhelm. It's exhaust skill. Aftershock. 75 DPS. Okay, okay, so for every 15 energy you spend globally, Flame Valley gain 1 stack of amplify, so it's auto-generated amplify for it. Imagine Trust in the Roach. When directly used, when directly used, however, so it's not generating overwhelm with this, is it? But it's kind of better.
Hello?
Better overwhelm generation. So it's shooting them like periodically, but it's also shooting the other things around. I guess it's a better generation of overwhelming. Except it's like you need to target it. Better than my weapon attack. So it definitely works with synergize with the Fissure. 105 DPS.
You're alive. Thank the gods. Remember the charm Aristino gave? Shaped like a horse. That's me. We must have separated in the wreck. Hurry, find me.
Okay, see the charges over here. 10, like 8. There we go. There's the charges. Let's see them now. Throw the coins. So again, like extra damage for a little bit of mana spend or ability spend into it. And some mage court. Extra divinity. I'm just spending it up here. So just doing orbiting, but I think I'm gonna keep in our helm to mayhem. Spam 200 more projectiles, additional objective. Don't cost amplified. Target location at random. You can move while channeling. Enhance amplify. So amplify is 20 maximum stack. This is again an extra stack here. Amplifier damage, deal 2% more damage per amplifier. It costs 1 amplifier per when it fires, however. 50% chance not to use amplify. Fast projectiles, more projectile speed and more damage and ailment chance. Yeah, definitely a skill to put your points into. So we have a passive points. Do we just Earth Entombment here? Again, weapon and area. I feel like just working on this, but spell damage we're only getting 4 here. And extra energy also looking pretty good to have. Because maximum energy increase skill cost per 10. Extra energy also looking good. So I think this is just doing more damage here. Just doing Earth Enchantment here. More damage. And overheat. We'll think about overwhelming here. This literally could be like the skill on the Sovereign. Alright. Could be a Sovereign skill. Not as good, not as good as Ice Shards. Sure. Well, so I understand I have bad aim, but why the hell do skills with this auto aim have such a bad aim as well, dude? Like, it just... I can't comprehend it. We're staying there and he was missing crap half the time. Is it like some kind of AI learning? The AI here learned like my aim.
Get your claws off me!
And trying to replicate it without the skills.
Ah, there.
That's a bullying.
Not just any talk. A god, at least. Well, one step at a time. Let's find out where we are. Perhaps there's a village further up this road.
Great loggy right now. Well, it's also destroying some crates periodically, so I'll take it. Look at that eagle body slowly sliding down the stairs.
What happened here?
Extra merchant nearby, so we're taking everything we can.
How do we get back to me, remember? Money. Who cares about money?
Funny.
Okay, let's see what we have. 43 like flat damage here. Just fire damage, 5 weapon down, 3% attack and gust speed, because enemy chance. It's gonna do a little bit better than whatever we're doing right now. Lightning resistance, strike armor, and chance to, okay. Gonna use this one. Cooldown rates, it's not bad. Weapon poison damage. Weapon pierce damage, so it's not gonna influence over here, is that anything? Because we don't have weapon attack there. Ailment power, latent resistance, and just ailment chance. But extra ailment chance over here is probably better. So it didn't increase that much anything here, 20% ailment chance still. Interesting. Okay, we're buying this. 342. 342. Literally nothing happens, but gust and speed 0.66. So that's okay. Go back to your labs, caves, whatever we crawled from.
They say only a god can open the temple of the Moirai. So first, we have to find a god. And then we have to find the Moirai temple. I wish Aristino were here. Your mentor always had a plan.
Don't worry, Roach, I have a plan. Poem Newton in the first shop. We're gonna find. Hunt him away. Okay, so clearing speed with addition to just frame volley here, it's feeling pretty good. And we didn't switch into weapon damage yet. I just say we probably will. Probably gonna be a switch into weapon damage at some point. Let's put some points into actual vigor. For now. Get an extra health there. Survivability matter. 388. So we can get extra lava fissure duration. Also the passives, right? Extra fire damage, extra physical damage for 100, 3 damage. Good enough for now. Good enough for now. Checking every nook and crannies for extra loot. So that Flame Valley just automatically killed the big spider. Without me doing much. Yeah, Fissure generating a lot of amplifying here. And we can make it even better. But for now I don't think we need to touch it. Right, like we just want to improve a Fissure. Farther on. This Fissure going on the walls, so kind of feeling pretty cool. It's like Harrison fire. Let's kill the bats on the Sovereign. Indeed. I was complaining about the skill aim, but it's not that bad. We can work with that. Didn't die. Die now. And we out. Gonna get extra spiders in this area. And a dead end. The white loot. I probably need the white loot. We're not getting that much money from it. But I also want to get to a scavenger as fast as possible here. So if you're gonna be...
They're far from the water.
If you're gonna be switching to from magic damage to weapon damage
By the gods, what
for
are
the
you doing
fissure,
over there? It's crawling with Ichthian.
we want to get this level 20x or well, two-handed weapon as fast as possible.
Not enough energy.
Burn you fools. The Inquisition is here. Those guys greatly offend the Emperor. Probably. I heard the bad news for Warhammer fans here in Ukraine. I don't know like, if I share this news already. It's happened quite like a couple of months ago, but the Game Workshop revoke the license for Ukrainian publisher, the only Ukrainian publisher who was translating and publishing the Warhammer books here. And they have a couple of projects already translated and waiting for publishing too. So like we don't know the details
like he could use our aid.
Because they couldn't like
now who by that on second thought?
they contract preventing them to talk about details, but it's kind of the news was making rounds around here.
The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend of mine.
There's like quite a few apparently Warhammer fans in these parts too. Okay, we're not touching this white weapons.
Great dam. Glaukos ordered the Cyclopes to build it for the people here, ages ago. The Ichthians broke through a few weeks ago. The floodwaters were merciless. The Ichthians, too. Not even the god could stop them.
Honestly, like I say, I feel like way more confident about this build.
No.
Right, survivability and damage, movement speed, compared to that lightning build we played with the Storm. The Storm Blade.
Curses! Some Ichthians must have gotten through before we destroyed the bridge.
I look way more confident.
A word with you before you go. All right.
No.
Look at his skill. He definitely wanted to get the trade, but he couldn't.
After I became trapped in this charm, Glaukos was as true a friend as you could want. He gave me to Aristino because I asked him to. I needed to feel useful.
Yeah, Russian again with his speech about how much they friends been with Glaukos. And trying to persuade me that he gave him to the Ariston girl just because the Roche wanted it. Not because his Glaukos was mad about like how to get rid of himself of Roche. We know the truth, so. Yeah, I was saying like we're gonna leave this girl be, but we still went and helped her again. Oh well. I don't think this is gonna change any events here. Like using fire attack in the field with in the wheat field. This is the terrorism. Just apparent they haven't gathered the wheat yet. They're gonna starve.
Not enough energy.
Energy problems like quite bad. So we have 36 regeneration per second, but because the skill is exhaust, it's way slower too.
Hello? I need some help here.
So we need to improve on the energy front. Somehow. What if we go here without like talking to this guy?
Hello? I need some help here.
Oh, my little sister. Good luck.
Well, I still went and talked to him. I say, what if we go and still went and talked to the guy? What a fool! What a fool! Should have checked it out if the quest, if there's any bugs with this. Can we complete a quest without talking with the guy?
A human face! Help us, please! Kill the Ichthyans!
Maybe we can make a friends with the Ichthyans. Come on.
Let us out, please! Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of slow, like very
prisoners
slow
deeper
now.
in the cave. They need help too.
But we have this Ichthyans, the enemy, have like more health. We also got extra here, and we're gonna get spell damage here for 180. And do we want more lava fissures? Stagger force. We just stagger force here. Like I like to consume our health and extra fissures over here. Like I really do. And extra damage over there also looking pretty good. What if we go over here or a bit? So frequency is affected by cast speed, right? 0.3 seconds. We can get conservation over here. Till 1 to 2% more damage per amplify. Also could work, but later on. So 11 and going into stagger force for now. Looks like we have enough lava. We have enough lava for now too. Stagger force giving you like a little bit more crowd control from time to time.
Fishmen! At last! I'd best find Itties. He'll be a mess without me.
Okay, you run. Still have some stuff to do here. Some fishmen to kill. I would say it's pretty much possible. Let's get like those two braziers.
I need to wait.
I forgot about those. One, two. Got a hiding place.
What are you doing? My hide. I can't do that.
Well, the spot may be yours, but loot is
Can't
mine.
hide it. Safe? Pirgos will. I will.
But the loot is mine. Successfully retrieve it. Nothing good here. So I didn't close the door, and there was an extra battle. So like, I did notice this battle like only appearance when we go in around into that guy hiding place. So not possible. About just taking it instead of this. Half the way to level 10. Oh, there's also something over here, is it? Extra something. So how long this exhaust status like works? So we have like normal 35, 36 energy regeneration. It's not really showing here. Okay, it's went to 9 over there. But it's actually only very small duration, so it doesn't really influence much of how much energy it generates. Basically, it's negative effects of exhausts. Only appearing if you like slam in the skill one after the other. So hard to notice if you're only like using like three hits per your mana pool. Okay, no loot at all. I'm going to sell the stuff. Right, so I'm gonna hold these attributes points for now. So probably would need to spend them in the might. Well, I already spent them into the might. Strike and pierce damage. Right, and fire and cold damage.
Were any of your family caught in the flood?
You're probably gonna need to spend it might anyway. Nonetheless,
You're looking to buy a bow?
Holding on those for now. Cold resistance, increased ailment chance. There's a lot of bows over here. So like, forget what I was saying about giving you more items, right? Depending on the mastery you're playing, more items that are comparable with mastery. Yeah, I think this was just tunnel vision. I don't think it's the loot dependent on that much. Now we have a more loot here. Okay, so there's some pauldrons. 69. Fire resistance, okay, very good. Weapon fire damage, increased critical hit chance. Like, weapon damage rings is generally not bad if you're switching damage type. Make sure this works.
Gave most of my
Cold resistance 47. Alright, 43. Weapon fire damage 15 plus weapon attack damage, fire damage 16 physical damage. So what we want on the weapon modifier is a physical damage, right? Casting speed good right now, or piercing damage, strike damage, right? That's what we're looking for modifiers. Unless we try to switch to or when we're gonna switch to weapon damage on
Hey there! You look like you've seen your share of action. The militia is all taught.
Any word from Glaukos' temple?
No.
Let me guess. I won't risk.
You heading out of the city? Be careful on the north. But something's. Thanks.
Sort of this guy.
Not enough energy.
They only like hit him twice. It's requiring 121 energy now. It's ridiculous. Very expensive.
That technique,
Sir.
Damn it, the Temple of Glaukos.
I'm a little busy, always. I find all four of the...
That technique. So I thought you like making a joke on me with the technique, especially when we were shooting with the bow and missing half of the time.
An altar.
On the previous build.
Perhaps we should take a moment and honor Aristino.
Okay, how was that level 10 here?
And the embers are no
Never mind, level 10.
You don't have enough.
Ember Pendant, who's cold resistance, later resistance, and agility. Cold resistance, well, it's more resistances, but we lose an energy regen, which is the need. We need those resistances, and we need that energy regen too.
We were fishing at the if. Thank you.
Fortunately, need both.
Can't let you pass.
You may pass.
Right, so we're taking this to the kind of like sticking to the west shore until we get into scavenger. I think we're still gonna get like around level
Another
15.
Ichthian smoke signal. They're coming for the elevator. Cover the warrior beside you. Beat the monsters back.
Level 15 before we can get this level 20 axe, two-handed weapon in general.
That's the last of them, for now. Ares, give me. You're one of Ryzen. There's. I sense some good.
Okay, I'll do the staff, but we also want to collect the loot from this dead people over here. Even have some green item. And level uppers point. So do we go like more into this? Like with slam attack, it doesn't really actually matter if you put in more points here. I can get like extra 10 damage. That's all about what we can do. So maybe it's just Flame Valley better, or increasing like Earth Enchantment, because we get like extra. Yeah. Speaking about extra energy, we'll do this. We'll do this for extra energy. We do need it. We do need it. Okay, 558 and 64. With the extra damage over here. What about shockwaves? Need to stun an enemy. The stun enemy. So 30% chance to stun. We'll get to 40% with this. Which is actually not that bad. Okay, enhanced damage. Thinking extra damage, 10%. It's also okay-ish. For now, again. But we do plan to switch to the weapon. Weapon damage. As fast as we're gonna get a good weapon. Okay, more energy, already good, like. Already hidden more than 2 times. Play the noise. Buggy hideout. So it's taken time. It's taken time to kill those elites. It's taken time. I'm gonna say, not as fast as ice shards. I'm gonna say it again. But I have a much better feeling about this skill than our bow skill. And it's not because like I don't really need to aim with this or much. I just feel more reliable, I don't know. More satisfying. Yeah. So I would say the cleaning speed for them is approximately the same, right?
Enough energy.
But we can shoot the bow skills. We'll see how the first like level 15 boss is gonna go. That's a big indication if you're doing it right or not. Now we're following the trail of the gold. Shiny things. No matter. Come on, dude, just finish this off. Do it. Okay, there's a turtle. So the turtle didn't spawn right now because we didn't activate the stuff over here. At the moment we do activated it. Kinda good. Probably.
But you, friend, you.
Extra gold. Give me the turtle. Yeah, there we go. It is spawn. Come, come. It's time for sacrifice. Time to make me reach an extra attribute points. I'm gonna spend them like when we level up to level 11. Okay, again, plan to stick to the mostly to the western part of the map. But if you also want to take the this quest and do the nymph quest.
Statue of Glaukos. If we find the other pieces and repair it, the locals will probably appreciate it.
And obviously in this area. Just a little bit. Energy. Jeez. Should use the energy potions more often. It is like 15 seconds cooldown. This 15 seconds go down. So let's hop in for this Flame Valley doing like more jobs in the process. But unfortunately it doesn't. It's like it's shooting and it's saying this has 300 DPS. Maybe it's 300 DPS when you press it, right? Yeah, it's probably when you just press in the skill here. But it's something for a boss fight, like I say. It's getting me more DPS than my auto attack here. But it's also generating the overwhelm. So we generating 3 overwhelm with the flame volley. And then we hit me with the fissure. Again, boss fight. Boss fight sync. There should be a key over here. We're going too far north to just stick into the west part. Come on, dude. Let's get a molly route for the nymph.
Molly root. Odysseus used it to counter the nymph Circe's transformation magic.
Not yet.
By divorce. One group of enemies and level up. There we go.
energy.
Like even using, like I say, the mana flask, I say I need to use it more often. But the energy restoration related mana flask is just not enough. Not enough yet. Should be a nymph to this side. Well, a little bit faster. Just extra bandit cave. Maybe this character, we're gonna loot some blue item either from some chest or from some enemy. Because this is getting ridiculous. Like, we're literally 30 hours in, zero items, so... The title quest originally was very much almost the same. We barely would see any loot. If you get like 1 item, 2 items per hour playing...
Go away.
That's a very good result, I have saying before.
Wait, please. Not when the Peter. Now, I was innocent, but... Yeah.
So I don't know if this was intended. Or if we definitely have the items that should be dropping from the low level monsters, the blue items, since they have level 16 items to so like level even lower than 16. Those 2 rings we have, they both level 16. So why are they not dropping from them? They overtune the loot tables. It's got like very little chance apparently to drop.
Looking to earn some easy coin.
And again, this is not good. This is not good. Thankfully, that scavenger sync works in our favor.
No, I just want to sleep.
Ha! Wait.
Or what?
Like, we're not killing him that fast, huh? So doing like overkill. I would say it's took us way slower to kill this guy. Also, why didn't we kill it in hands? That just took us to kill him with my Earth. Oh, with the previous build with the lightning arrows. Dude, did I just like walk into fire? Fuck. Chat, like I saw it was by fire, you know, like I just got confused. I was apparently standing in the fire and taking damage, but it was like not my fire. Clown Fiesta. This is not how our journey ends. What a fool. I was like, wait. They need a better affect for signaling you that you're like really in low hands. There is some affect indeed. But I totally only saw like that we were about to die like when we actually died. Very that.
Thank you. I still is you.
Sam spent some points, 15. So do we just get an extra damage over here? For now, like we get the extra damage. We go like an extra fire. Okay, we go an extra mana. We go an extra mana. Just maximum energy and increase skill cost. Well, how much is it gonna do me? 375 for 121. 132 and for 135. So we got from 75 to 35, 60 more energy, and from 21 as the skill cost increased only by, well, acceptable. Okay, we got more energy. The problem is just well, more energy also should give me more energy regeneration. All right, but it's still on 35% over there. So we're getting like 1% energy regeneration per second. So 34 and 3. $34 and 9. Okay, well, that's no energy at all. We do have divinity. Still not enough. And Lily is mine. They still have a burn mark from that fire over there. This is kind of cool, but unnecessary. This is so like the burn marks from my skills kind of disappearing, but burn marks from the enemy skill is still over there, and it's still like just like taking extra resources, not that much, but the extra resources for you like to work with. Oh. Should be a portal over here. There we go. So visiting the Miss Nymph again.
No one goes. And what? Who you? My pet.
With extra passive point, I'm gonna spend them leveling up again. We have used it to teleport and well, whatever. It's not that much of a time win. Yeah, I should have used the personal teleport and teleport over here. I mean, we just walk there.
Get them off us!
Is it enough?
So back up! Thank you! Yeah, up this way, I think. Not enough energy. Keep healing the leader. Need more energy.
More energy. Really need to stack the door over.
Praise Athena's Aegis. We're not dead. I can't do that. Hurry, destroy the smoke signal.
So we're gonna get better. Okay, not gonna get better energy regeneration anytime soon.
A counterattack's coming.
Maybe at level 16 we can get like those blue rings.
You killed them all. How did you do that? Could you, since we've got a good vantage?
Okay. So now this quest we're doing on my way to the scavenger guy. Lag. Not that. Come on, dude. So we got like level 17 extra 877 damage per hit here. Let's say like okay with that for now. And not enough divinity. Like I'm interested in this combustion to check it out. Chance for explosions damage. Explosion has rest radius but more damage. Damages or reload abilities also could be pretty decent. But wait, this is wait. This is can be overloaded. This one is that can be overloaded. Oh, never mind. This can have like extra overwhelm here, but not overload. For extra fissures. Consuming full overwhelm also add 2 extra fissures. So it's good like for boss fights. The extra fissures for sure. So it's just spell damage. Spell damage is like 4. Right, this is definitely better. Well, it's giving me 3% of physical damage only, so it's not really better. Area damage, fire weapon damage. This is still called coastal area. Okay, yeah. So like 15% area damage gonna work on it. I don't care about it, critical chance and all that thing. So I guess this is more profitable to invest into. 910 damage.
That's not possible.
Not possible? Try again. Okay, we live in this area for now. Because we need a ring in order to go there. Fortunately, there's no... Yeah, the ring is actually over here. So I don't need to go that far. There's 3 overhelm and then they just went and stains fucking fire, dude, again.
I can't do that.
That was too close. Too close to another clown fiesta. Okay, portal.
I can't do that. That's not possible.
I'm clicking on this portal, but okay. It's finally work. So I think it's maybe there's some kind of delay between when you can use the portal. So something akin to if there's enemy nearby, you having to wait like 5 seconds or something. It's feeling the case. It's happened too often.
Have you ever dabbled in?
455 increase aiming chance, weapon pierce damage. So what is strike damage, right? Increase pierce damage 21, pierce damage. We want a modifier for strike damage. There's fire, increase aiming chance, and increase fire damage over here. and better flat damage altogether. But we don't care. Not right now, at least. Health regen. Better armor too. Health vigor. Strike armor. So we're gonna be losing some health regen and health altogether. Aiming power. Weapon vitality. Attack and cast speed. Increase damage. There was strike damage, but only weapon. Piercing and critical hit 9. Attack cast speed, increase critical hit chance. We do some monster inflicted weapon in my general storage. 50 maximum energy for 5 seconds. We do need this one. Poison resistance. So let's check out the shared storage for that.
Please, one at a time.
Monster recruitment weapon.
If you need goods, admit it, but as soon as that's fit.
Right, so we have weapon attack damage, strike. Damage, which is in need, increase area ability damage, increase physical damage, 18%. So that's not about monster freaking, by the way. But it should give me like more damage here. 900, 994. Alright. A little more damage. Despite the weapon stats. Because of the strike physical damage percentage. Yeah. So there's a monster frequent for level 14 but require Canin. There is a shield, require more might. Cold resistance, poison resistance, glance and heat. Cold resistance, poison resistance, and shield free barrier. So giving you like a more survivability. This is probably the only build we have here so far that can actually benefit from a shield. Right, if you get good single-handed weapons, it's giving me some buffs. Or this one, fire fitness, cold resistance, poison resistance, hit chance, attack speed, physical damage. Physical damage works for us, but that's about all. Cold fire damage, lightning damage. Excellent burning stack, shield stack, and shock stack. So we don't care about the fire damage right now. Captain's insignia, like extra barrier, and increased damage to weapon attacks. Again, we don't care about the damage to weapon attacks there. This one increased lightning damage, weapon poison, increased attack speed. Also not really usable. Yeah. Well, they did got to increase a little bit of magic damage here. So spell damage right now it's what we're gonna take for us. Spell damage and physical damage increase.
I'm a little busy, right? Not a bad start. I'm surprised you're still alive.
How'd you go dealing with critters?
So he's saying not a bad start here.
I'm a little busy right now. What do you need? Me? I was stationed here.
What about
Sparta.
my...
People say that Sparta challenged the gods and got...
What about my reward for the quest? Did I just got scammed? Okay, have scam. Okay, oh, not a bad start, right? Not a bad start. I give him like one medallion. Never mind. Didn't got scammed. I just didn't deliver four of those medallions to him yet. That's what it is. There's another quest. Somewhere nearby. We can damage the bandits and the fish people in the meantime. Right, we live in this area to explore for later. $600 health. So yeah, it's like our survivability did drop a little bit. 35 energy and 14 health regen. Not good enough. Not yet, at least. Gonna grab extra chest. Most of the time we don't like getting anything good from here, but like extra gold always good. I still hoping some of those days we open the chest and we see, and we'll see that blue item there. Hoping without a hope, because if you think about it, the majority of items we got in the original Tainted Quest, it actually came from normal, like, you know, normal monsters and normal, like, piles of bones and all that thing. Normal chests, basically, normal containers, not a fancy, like, boss containers, nope. This was, like, just common sense. Yeah. Those guys did survive somehow, but not for long.
I need to wait. Not enough energy.
Down this energy again.
Didn't I tell you all to get to the enclave?
Okay, got a portal here. Got a portal. We still keep going, following this western road until we reach a scavenger guy. We have 12k. But have a little bit cash to play with that scavenger boy. Leaving them be, leaving them be. Well, there was this quest too. Oh, do we want it? Well, guess I'm gonna take care of this quest too.
I said, no one else goes in or out. Finally, are you trained to fight?
But we can skip and just go for a scavenger for now. Mana regen really need to be better. I guess like Storm Mastery, if you add in like Storm Mastery to this, can improve my mana regen a little bit. Just a little bit.
You don't belong here. Back to the underworld with you. Well,
Take the underworld with you. So we do an extra stuff. 2 bars until level 13. And level 13 is like around the level of that Skeleton King boss too. Exactly the level. So this is kind of better approach of cleaning the stuff. Look at this ants over here on the ground. This is where our resources go in. into visualizing this, rendering the ants over there. Okay, so like I'm joking. I don't know how much the resources is gonna take. That is just quite a few details if you look at it.
Including
Maybe unnecessary.
The hero's grave.
Quick, use the action
think
RPG.
to send us away with sweet incense. We will never retreat.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Again, like, I didn't pay attention to my health altogether. I was trying to generate this over helm and stuff. And despite we have all the things that should prevent me from dying like a fool here. So, suggestion, right? Better visualizing when you're on lower health. There should be like better visualization, like we had, you know, like this literally pumping, hard pumping in the first game. It did work on like 15% of health. I think you need like to start it like on 30% or something here. There was a problem with the first game too. And second of all, make this health bar at top of your hero a little bit more distinctive, bigger, distinctive, more, you know, like more distinctive from enemy health bars. Anyhow, that was the cloud fiesta. You're telling me like you need to summon this guy again? Really? After all that we went through. Get me our helm and get the shield. The our helmet came again. But no bloody energy yet.
I was Hylas, charioteer to the great.
So cleaning this was pretty hard.
The Ichthians from Pyrgos plain.
With the fissure.
The days when I tasted
like
the
really hard, like
battle.
way worse than it was with the arrow, the thunderbolt arrow. Like all this elites, especially elites that can jump in a little bit. Energy problem is disappearing.
Not enough energy.
Not enough energy, I'm ready to use a flask too. To the fire shards. Like you mean this Flame Valley? They very low DPS, and you also need to face the enemy you're shooting at. We do use it periodically, right, to generate this overhand there. Look at this. I'm standing right in front of him. And where is this fucking things going? They're going right through him. They were passing through, not hitting the enemy. Bullshit.
Another hero's grave. Let's hope this one gives us less trouble than the last.
You think you can force me back to my grave?
I guess like I say that the AI just learned from my aim, and I was like using that.
When I'm done fighting, your only friends will be the crows.
Okay, we're not hitting her, but over here. Almost died.
Champion of Aristomenes. When my sharp bronze spear bit Ichthian flesh, their families wept. But
Extra points over here. So do we just Earth Enchantment? I think we do. Actually, we're also close to the Ring of Flame over here. Which is getting me extra amplify. Well, Ring of Flame has amplify and deal 8 fire damage every seconds in 2-meter radius around of you. But it's 6 seconds per one, right? So enhancement, more fire for physical damage.
everyone must meet their fate eventually. Forgive me.
1100. And we're gonna be putting extra 2 points over here. We're at 1134. Just 19 beat more damage. So 1100 is not that actually good. Like we had 1500 damage per light and gold with a previous build. But the problem or not a problem, I would say, we can actually cast it like more frequently, way more frequently. Despite its like
a hero's grave,
need
better prepare for
0.75 seconds per cast, right? This happened faster, 0.67. But it also was continuous cast, basically. Costing no energy.
A challenger. Do you think you can best me at feats of cunning?
Place myself a little bit better with this.
Right, while the enemy.
3 over the cannon. Got extra damage.
Aristomenes saw the number of the enemy. He asked me for a plan. We covered ourselves in fissures and
best plan is no plan. Go there and loot.
Not clever enough.
The crypt of Aristomenes. If I recall, he had 3 battle companions. Are these braziers connected somehow?
They do. Come on, Roy. Stop explaining obvious. Extra gold, I'll take it. Sort it out for more loot. Okay, this could be like very hard fight here.
Caution. Aristomenes is a legend for a reason. You have the gifts of the gods, but be careful.
Whoever you are, stand down. My companions and I defeated the Ichthians before, and we will do it again.
Madness. This army of dead can't tell an Ichthian from a priestess. They'll slaughter everything that lives.
I am king here. A king's duty is to protect his people, and you will not stand in my way. All who face my army shall fall!
Like over can.
I will defend
Dead. Like too many things to think of. Told you, like, it's gonna be dangerous. So mana is a very big issue. We're trying to maximize damage with stacking our helmet against this guy.
I've been thinking.
Made quality iron.
But yeah, we need better damage, basically. Right, and to get the better damage from this, we need to switch instead of spell damage to weapon damage. That's what we're gonna be doing. That's why we trying to reach this scavenger guy. And let's play our energy regeneration. We decided to sell this one. Weapon vitality damage. It will actually be useful. Actually be useful. The physical damage is good. Insult shield on use. Can buy this one. Okay, let's go back to this. We died here because of bad dodging, by the way. Come fight me, fiend. Okay, Aura.
All who face my army shall fall!
Where's our retaliation?
I will defend Philipos!
Trying to stick our retaliation. Stack our retaliation and finish it off. There we go.
And I was told, yeah.
Defend a little bit better.
Even great heroes are not immune to delusions of grandeur. The dead should rest now, at least.
But we need extra more damage on this. Extra, like way extra more damage. 1300, 1100. It's not enough. Like I say, we did have around 2100 on a bow, and it still took so long to kill a boss with that. It was 2100.
Calming down. Is that your...
Not exactly DPS, but yeah. Well, we're done with this place. Good. Oh my god, like this Scals again, he wasn't paying attention. swear, they really need to work a little bit better with his hands. We're not going down. We should actually work around the road. Mana. 14.
Not enough energy.
Waiting for that energy to regen again.
Need more energy.
Slime kills the overhead.
Not enough energy.
Who's against the fighter is? Oh, that's a village.
Need more energy.
It's fine. Don't care about it much. Well, we do, but not yet. Actually, we should go and activate a portal there. You know what? We should activate a portal just in case.
Not yet.
So like some starting point.
I need to wait.
I know Stolos is hiding away back there. Just let...
Step back. Oh, I have. Chaos, you.
Talk to me.
Thanks for... I can't believe... Keep it. Good luck finding Stolos is missing.
Yeah, there we go. If only I left my personal portal over there. It'll be like faster to going back. Like just tiny bit faster, like 1 minute faster, but this is the way of the fool.
When I was here with Glaukos, these people were thriving. It's sad to see farmers turned into refugees in their own lands.
Okay, a little bit faster. A little bit faster and we get a scavenger. Maybe get a tinker in with his build damage. Like, look at the aim, honestly. Missing so often. It's ridiculous. Turtles are level 16. There we go. There's our guy. Gonna get an extra gold from him. This is our guy. What do we have here? Increased damage over time, increased strike damage, increased critical hit chance. It's actually not bad, right? Strike damage increase. Can work with as a shield using this weapon over there. Weapon attack damage, scan in. Can do much with scan in. Does damage every time, increase attacks cast speed. $100 clap, weapon cold damage, increase strike damage by 15. Weapon attack damage. Again, not really bad. Weapon resistance, okay, piercing armor, strike armor, energy. Instead of poison resistance. So the resistances are not looking very good. Well, poison not looking very good and cold not very good. So what do we want? Long axe? We want some mace, right? The mace that... two-handed. The axe may be also gonna work in this, but there's a good chance that we get some agility axe. Right, mace at least most of the time might base it, I think. Alright, we have 100 might, but we can increase this. We have certain attribute points to spend. That's partially because we didn't spend those attribute points, we were dying on that boss. Alright. Also can do more of this thing. Combustion. Anyway. What we're gonna be spending this one into? What I want to look here is, do we have any unique maces? One-handed cap. We have we have a couple of unique axes, but there's like maces also unique. Two-handed. So let's go. Resolve. Slayer of Torch of Affliction. Infrequent base weapon aim and chance. Plus weapon piercing damage. So we don't carry the piercing damage, but we do carry extra flat damage over there. Because it's giving me like more base damage. Increase weapon attack damage, increase enemy chance. So weapon attack damage is also good for me. It's also good. Right, in terms of resolve, it's level 19. Resolve 100 and okay, let's just put like a little bit extra points over here. 136. There we go. So we can work with this. And it's 1200 damage over here. It's less damage because it was strike damage improvement. But we're gonna get to this. More. Mysterious mace. 189. We should have put this one to compare. Weapon fire damage and Vendistry knowledge. Okay, so it's not good. $91 base damage. Weapon cold damage, increase cold damage, increase critical chance, increase fire damage and cold damage. That could be interesting. That's a level 21. That's definitely not gonna work. Another, okay, now level 20 this time, monster frequent. Extra piercing, extra fire. Increase weapon attack damage. Fire damage 24. This is even better. This is even better than this one. Ornated. Base weapon aimment. Don't care about this one. And that's all we got here. So weapon cold damage and aimment 9. Now it's infrequent. So weapon base damage, weapon piercing damage plus 10. Right, weapon cold damage, increase weapon attack damage, attack and cast speed, increase fire damage and cold damage. Okay, it's also very interesting. This one, 14 fire. Less interesting, but we're keeping this. So now we're gonna be doing something with my resolve to be able to equip those weapons. So 1156. Right. Go into Earth's Mastery here. Now what we're doing, we're removing this one and we put in a slam attack over here. It's already 241. Right. So we probably want to keep that extra fissure duration here and 2 fissures. So not touching anything over here. Well, instead of damage, maybe like extra overwhelm. But we'll think about this. And now over here, we get in the fire imbuement. So extra fire damage. We got like 1800, but we buff in. Go to 2300. 23, and that's not all. It's not all that we're doing here. Instead of this grand magic, right, the spell damage. So we're removing all this spell damage over here. It's not influencing our damage here together. This one does. 169. 123.69. Just wait, what? This doesn't? Nani? Okay, because okay. That just wasn't because we didn't actually respect over here. So 20, 22, 90, 91. Yes, a little bit 20, 23, 30. 23, 30, 69. Okay, there's good damage. Can't do anything with Overload here. Right, so this literally not gonna work. Aimant, this attack damage and spell damage. Because that's the only thing that's gonna work. We fire damage plus 8. Right, fire damage plus 8. We're doing strike damage over here. 269, so this should not be doing anything, but it actually did something. 2441. When you kill and burn an enemy, you have a chance to cause explosion. So it's really doing something for weapon damage too. Okay. 2441. 2470. 50. What about this one? How much is 4%? Right, it's giving me also 4%. So I guess it's just like extra explosion thing. And chance for explosion, reduce damage. Explosion have. Okay, more chance to explosions. What about this one? Aim and chance, attack damage. Hit chance. I think like attack damage, getting attack damage over here is also good. 25, 49. 27, 42. And we go in attack damage then, because this is attack damage. So 28, 47 per hit. Have better ailment chance for this. And we can increase like a fire enchantment on this and fire imbuement. And then we go in for better axe over here, better mace, I would say. Alright, so level 19. Weapon damage, weapon attack and aimment. So this is already should be better. 28, 47. So just 363. Alright, this is already better. This one, 10 weapon damage. Increase weapon attack. But it increases attack speed, increase fire damage by 20, and cold damage. Basically the same stuff. So the current one should do provided more damage. So just 363. 31, okay. And what about this one? 27. That's 3k. So this is literally the best one, and we can get it 300 DPS here. Switch into weapon slam. Not scaling it with the magic anymore, but with my weapon attack. But it's only possible, right? Getting this there's damage in level 14 because of this ability to grab level 20 weapon from scavenger. Alright, this is only possible because of this. Yes? So overall, I feel like the spell damage still may be giving you more stuff here to work with. Okay, so we don't need a spell damage over here, by the way. Alright, it's not scaling. We do want weapon damage with this. 34, 70, and this area damage 36, because it's also area damage. Right. That's but now like Flame Whirly doing less damage because it's actually scaling and it's a spell, right? And we remove the spell and grant magic things. It still can stack me Sour Overhelm, but it's probably better to use it with primary attack. So we maybe need it only on one point here. Disregard this Overhelm and stuff, and we can spawn like another point somewhere else. So Ring of Flame could be good as something extra, and Ignite minus fire resistance is also good, just to get this the debuffer boss resistance reduction. Not sure we're gonna go. We're gonna be finishing Earth Enchantment first and foremost. Okay, so there we go with damage. There we go with damage. And we can jump back and try to go and clear this area. We didn't have like a okay. We didn't have a bottle. Never mind. So this way. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. This new extra damage. I'm going like against elites. It's me, although my fire damage look like the fire itself in Fissure look more vividly red, not bright red. Took that big guy with 2 hits, but again that's because we had such a big weapon advantage in terms of level. Again, this is working in early access, like, the stuff we're doing. Not sure if we're gonna be working later, even late in early access. Still have a problem with getting the mana, like you say. Enough mana for keeping me going. You die, you fish scum. Let's explore this area down here. Despite I was saying early that I feel like more comfortable with this build, and then we went and died twice. Comfortable in terms like it feel like it was more reliable, more face down here. Right, despite all of that, right? And despite like what I was comparing it and making looking better than Stormbolt's bow build, the Stormbolt actually was better, is it? You know, you only can understand those things in comparison, and you need to some time to compare it properly. I need even more time to compare it properly, because there's a chance my opinion is gonna be changing again after another 3 hours of playing this. Well, again, so at least we did fix it my damage. And that's already good. Yes. Damage fix it. For now. For now. So there's a portal. Close to the farmlands again. There's loose cows. I wonder what kind of colors the cows are. Could really hit the boar when you didn't need to. Like, where the hell the car? Oh, dude, this is not close to the cars. Never mind. I got the wrong area. Never mind, shot. Need to go a little bit farther. Potion.
Fight like Ares. Do not let them take the Enclave. Avenge the fallen. Do not.
That was a monster frequent.
To the others.
Not enough energy.
Come on, I'm trying to loot. What are you doing? Get the loot. Can't do that. Don't give me that bull crap.
Bastards won't reach the Enclave today. Well fought. Pentacontalinus will.
You're not gonna be reaching Enclave because I'm here.
Want to speak with you. He's in the training area at the center of the Enclave.
That's not possible.
Well, even loot behind. So anyway, the build looks like it's shaping up. We did experimental, it was magical damage, and now we're doing the weapon damage.
Quit your whimpering. Are you a killer?
And for now, like weapon damage looks like much.
I need you to find. It's madness. Ichthyans have. I need you to find the source.
I'll sell you what I can.
Mainly because we get in this monster frequent of level 80. Extra health regeneration. Yes, please. Need extra health. Poison resistance instead of lightning. Resistance. Have like provided him with more armor. Also, we need to switch our rings here, do we? I mean, the Fissure rings are giving me like more weapon damage. Now that what do we have here? We have poison. Okay, so it's resistance and extra physical damage. Physical damage is actually working for me. 36, 57, 36. Okay, 47 is actually not working. Wait. It's not physical damage is not working anymore. Meaning the Fissure doing actually fire damage. It's saying that well, the weapon damage going to strike damage after this. So convert into to fire and then convert it back to strike damage. But apparently it's staying fire because you just saw what happened, right? Physical damage increase working on your strike damage and piercing damage at the same time. So it should give me like bonus here, but it didn't. So don't care about physical damage now anymore. Okay, well, duly noted. So that we just really want that fire weapon attack modifiers and fire damage attack modifiers. So the Fissure actually doing fire damage at the same time. Cold damage, increase cold damage, increase hit chance, fires and cold damage. This is a good cold damage thing. Just put it into my storage. Yes, I can. Anything cool here? Increase cold resistance, energy barrier, increase aiming chance, aiming power. Well, it's not exactly good, but we can work with that.
Listen and listen well.
Or maybe not. Maybe you just don't want to spend extra gold. Let's put the stuff into storage before I sold them accidentally. And I think we're done with this morning stream. I'm looking at the time, and this is time like we did started today super late. Didn't have electricity here. Like I still hear them if you can. My windows open. I still hear them like cutting down some trees outside. By the way, so. But we're gonna be back in an hour or two with the evening stream and finishing this build.
Need something stored?
Nothing happens. That's a plan shot. Okay, keeping this. Also gonna be able to wear those rings. So increased fire damage now actually gonna be working with me. And we have 2 rings that giving me like fire damage, 16 and 18. Not sure if this will be better than flat damage over here. Plus 3 flat vitality. We'll test it out. Right, guys, Asteris is out for now. So Fissure with weapon, 195 weapon damage, working pretty okay, but the mana problem is still there. So quite a bit there. Unless we can figure it out somewhere or another. And I don't think we can. I didn't like this mana consumption, but it's worked okay at the beginning, right? Up until level 8 or something, we were okay with mana consumption. Not anymore. And we have like the extra mana here altogether. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, whatever you're doing, have fun with it. And be back in a couple of hour and a half or something.